Hey everyone, it's Mr. Hollywood, and today I am giving a spoiler-free review of Wake Up Dead, a Knives Out mystery. So, if you haven't seen this film, don't worry, there will be no spoilers. Now, before I give you my non-spoiler thoughts on this, feel free to share your thoughts, non-spoilery, down below in the comments. And let's start talking about some Knives Out. Now, for context, I am a big Rian Johnson fan, and I have seen all of his movies except for Brick and The Brothers Bloom, but I do want to see those films soon. I'll probably rank all the Rian Johnson films when the new Knives Out movie streams on Netflix, and I think that will be a time for me to, rank them all, or actually, maybe I'll rank them with all the James Cameron films with the release of Avatar Fire and Ash. I'll definitely do something like that. But yeah, for context, I'm a big Rian Johnson fan. I have loved everything he has done that I've seen. And yes, that includes The Last Jedi. And, Rian Johnson, for me, is one of the directors I respect the most. Because with Rian Johnson, I feel like he always tries to do something unique. He always takes some chances with his films. And that is something I do admire about Rian Johnson. And this film is no exception, where this film I don't think is anything like the other two Knives Out movies. I'll be honest, I don't know if I think it's necessarily as fun as the other two, but I think it's a little bit more deep thematically, this film. I also do think it also felt like something I haven't seen before. Like, it for me, I don't think it was anything like the first two. And, even though like I said, I don't think it's necessarily as fun, it's still very entertaining, don't get me wrong. And also, there are elements I think were also improvements over the previous one. Without going into spoilers, I'm just going to say up front, as much as I loved Benoit Blanc in the first two Knives Out films, I actually thought he was at his best in this film. And I do love the way this film was structured, and I won't say how it was structured, but I do love the way it was structured. And yeah, this film did surprise me in a lot of ways. And I don't think the first two were necessarily predictable, because there were definitely things I didn't see coming, but I think this one was the least predictable. And I think this film, yeah, this is the Knives Out film I think I easily respect the most. Now, is it my favorite Knives Out film? I still need some time to process it, but it might be. When I do my Rian Johnson ranking, first of all, I'll probably see it once it streams on Netflix. So I'll probably rewatch it once it streams on Netflix, and then I'll probably rank it. This film, I think it was so well acted. I think it's arguably the best acted. I think the ensemble is just as strong as the first two, but the acting, this was just so good. First off, Josh O'Connor, who, I've said before, I'm not a big fan of the FNAF movie. I thought he was infinitely better in this, and I really liked him quite a bit in this. I loved Josh Brolin in this, and he's had a great year. He was in this, he was in The Running Man just a few weeks ago, and he was in Weapons. Loved him in all three of those films. I really liked Jeremy Renner. Of course, I always liked Daniel Craig. And Glenn Close was also excellent. Really the whole cast, top to bottom, was excellent. And I think this film stylistically is very unique compared to the other Knives Out movies, which is something I didn't necessarily expect, but I think it was a pleasant surprise. I just was amazed. And I'm gonna be very honest. As much as I love the first two Knives Out films, this wasn't necessarily on my most anticipated list. I did not expect to like it anywhere near as much as the first two. But then again, I should also be reminded how much I love Rian Johnson. And this film for me did not disappoint. It honestly exceeded my expectations. And I mean, I really just loved this film. It is among my favorites of the year. I mean, like, I know for a fact it's definitely not going to be number one. There are definitely a few I would put above it, but it's definitely top 10, maybe even top 5 of the year for me. So, yeah, I mean, I think this film is pretty remarkable. There's honestly not that much wrong I could say about this film. But yeah, Knives Out, I mean, it is honestly a contender for a top 5 trilogy of all time, honestly, for me. Like, yes, I know technically they're not, like, loosely connected the way trilogies are, but just as individual movies, it's definitely, for me, up there for sure. And I am seeing the Godfather trilogy in cinemas next week, so probably sometime next month I'll be ranking my favorite trilogies. But this definitely has a solid competition. This definitely has competition. There's also an argument for me to be had that this is among the greatest trilogies of all time. But yeah, I really loved this movie, and I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend trying to see it in theaters while you still can, and if you're available and if you're able to, because obviously it's a limited theater thing, which I think is a little bit annoying, but I mean, what am I gonna do about it? However, overall, I adored this film, and I definitely think a lot of you guys are gonna like it too. So that's my spoiler-free thoughts on A Wake of Dead Men, A Knives Out Mystery. Now, thanks for watching. Feel free to share your non-spoiler thoughts on this film down below in the comments. And I cannot wait to finish my posting streak tomorrow. And I'll probably take a few days off, but I am going to try to start posting still on like a regular basis. Now, thanks for watching, and peace out.